Assalamu alaikum and good morning, good evening, wherever you are and watching this video. You are watching IPC News and Views YouTube channel, and I'm your host, Dr. Muhammad Yasin. Viewers, today we'll talk about the new strain of coronavirus or SARS-CoV-2. This is the new variant strain which is mutated, and now this news has obviously created a lot of panic among many countries, but especially UK. I'll just give you an overview of the situation now, and what are the facts so far known about this mutation, and what are the information that is available. So before I start, if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon so you get my videos, upcoming videos on time. Viewers, this news started on 14th of December, exactly 1 week before, when the Health Secretary of UK, Mr. Hancock, he told BBC News that there's a new mutated variant or new strain of the virus, which is now circulating, especially in the southeast of England. And it started from Kent County in England. This is the southeast of London, Kent County. So why they had to do the genotyping? The reason was, after the restrictions and the news of vaccine and everything, what happened that they found out that in the whole area or the whole country, the cases started to go down, but in the county of Kent, the cases were still not going down, rather they were increasing. So they found it very surprising. So they decided to do the genotyping, which means that you do the sequencing of the genome of the virus, and you see if this has changed a bit. So they found out that the virus has mutated, and this is a new strain of the coronavirus or SARS-CoV-2. And this news then became a headline, and many countries started to worry about this. Now I will give you a brief introduction of what mutation means. Is this something very new? Is mutation something very bad always? So I will tell you what mutation actually means. Mutation means that the viruses, bacteria, even in the humans, the genes, they mutate, they change the structure. The structure change can be within the RNA or the DNA or the spike protein. Now the mutation in this virus, what has been found so far is that the mutation is in the spike protein of the virus. Now what is spike protein? If you observe the shape of the coronavirus, and it's called a crown, because of the crown shape on the surface, you see something like a crown. So this is called spike protein. This is the structure with which the virus binds to the human cell. So and this is the ability of virus to bind with the human cell is because of this spike protein. So because of the changes in the spike protein, this virus has an ability now to infect more people. So this is the reason now it was announced that this virus is estimated to be 70% more able to transmit within people than the previous virus. So if I give you a simple example, it's just an example, but if one person can infect 10 people, this is something called R naught. So if one person can infect 10 people with the 70% more ability to transmit, mean that person can now transmit the virus to 17 people. So that's what it means. So far the bad news is that this virus is transmitting more easily, but there is no still evidence that the virus is more dangerous to the health of the person who is infected. So it doesn't mean that somebody who's infected will have more health problems or will have severe disease. And also, so far there's no evidence that the vaccines which are now either being prepared or the ones which are already being injected will not be effective on this virus. So it is still to be proven. Still there's no proof for that. I will give you another example of mutation. So as I said, mutation doesn't mean always something bad. So if somebody as a person, if some person becomes rich suddenly, his bank account is now heavy, there's a large amount of money that came to his account, either whatever means, legal, illegal, whatever, and now he is rich. Okay, this is a mutation, simple, in a simple way. Now he is richer than before. Now I don't have an issue with that, unless that person behavior changes in a way that can affect me. The behavior changes can be minor, it can be major or serious behavior changes. For example, his behavior change may be that there's no change in his behavior. He became rich, but he's still the same person, same humble person, and same way, same dressing, same way of talking to people. There's no change in his behavior. This is perfectly okay. There's no problem with that mutation. But one minor mutation may be that now he has become more serious. When his way of talking has changed, his dressing has changed. Okay, that doesn't affect me a lot. It's okay for me. There's no problem with that. But the problem will be if with that money that he has, now he becomes criminal. He starts using that money for criminal actions and bribing the people. So that means this is now a dangerous behavior change that I should be worried about. Same way, the viruses, bacteria, the viruses mutate, but that mutation doesn't mean it's always dangerous. In this case, the virus change, the transmission is more. Yes, this is behavior change, which is a bit of a problem, but it's not a major problem because there's no proof of that virus being dangerous to the health or the vaccine not being effective. So that's a simple way of telling you what mutation means and what is the problem with the mutation. When the behavior changes as a very risky behavior that can affect your health. Okay, so this is the news so far. So on 14th of December, this news broke that the virus is mutated and it's a new strain. So what happened after that? South Africa also reported that they have some patients who have this new variant, new strain of the virus in those patients. Not only this virus, but they also reported that, if you remember, one of the mutation was in the minks in Denmark. In Denmark also, a few weeks ago, they reported that in minks they found the new variant virus or the new mutated virus, but it didn't get catch the headlines because the humans were not infected and it didn't affect too many people. So that news died. But now the South African authorities have reported that they have both strains of that mink mutated virus and the virus from the UK is found in some people. But the problem is that they found that more younger people are now being infected with this virus. This is something new or strange, that as we know the younger people are less affected with this virus, but now this is a new thing from South Africa. Additionally, in Italy, they also reported one patient who has this new strain of virus, and that person is returning from UK. So he came back from UK on Saturday, and on Sunday they announced that he had this new strain of virus. So this is the news so far. What has happened after that? The UK has put some more restrictions now. The UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, he announced yesterday that now they will go into tier 4 restrictions, especially in London and their surrounding counties. So this is something which is not a good news for people, because there was an announcement before that people can celebrate Christmas now because of the new vaccine coming up and the cases going down. But the bad news is that the restrictions are being implemented again. The other thing is the banning of flights from UK to many countries. Almost whole of Europe has put a ban on the flights coming from UK. And also the train, the Eurostar train that goes to Belgium from UK is also now stopped. In addition to Europe, also some other countries like Canada, Estonia, Turkey, they also put a ban on the flights coming from UK. India has also put restrictions. So there are no flights that can go from UK to India. Pakistan has not still decided, although there are serious discussions going on, and anytime soon you will hear the news. Saudi Arabia also put a ban coming for the flights coming from UK for a week. So they will wait and see how it pans out. But for now, there's a ban on flights from UK for a week. So this is the situation so far. Some people are worried about the vaccines also, the vaccine that have started coming up. Will the vaccine work on this or no? One good thing about the mRNA vaccine, which is like the Moderna and the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, in this vaccine, the good thing is that even if the virus mutates, there's no big problem in changing the vaccine. The other vaccines, the usual vaccine, means that you have to again grow the viruses, you again kill them, and then you inject that vaccine. But in case of mRNA, this is not a virus itself, it's just a genetic code, mRNA messenger RNA code. So it's just a button on and off. So you can just change the code and then start preparing the vaccine again. So this is the good news, that the mRNA vaccine can again be reproduced, or it can be produced quickly. There's not a lot time needed to change the vaccine code or something. But again, it's not still proven that other vaccine won't be working against this virus. We hope that it will still work on them. So then again, if you think about influenza vaccine, the vaccine that we use for flu vaccine, that annual one, the virus also mutates every year, almost every year. This is called antigenic drift. The virus changes, and then every year the new influenza vaccine has to be produced and given to people. So it's not a case that you have a vaccine left over and then you just keep it in the fridge and next year you use the same vaccine. You cannot do that. It has to be a new vaccine every year. So this is the situation so far. We hope for the best. We hope that very soon we will hear the good news that this virus is not a big problem, and it is contained, or it becomes something that is not then a big deal. So until then, please take precautions. Please keep doing what you are doing, which is MPH. MPH means again mask, and always keep your mask on when you are in a gathering, or when you are within a certain distance, which is 6 feet or 1-2 meters with people. Avoid gatherings. Keep your mask on when you are in the gathering, and keep your hand hygiene, and keep doing your hand hygiene either with soap and water or with the alcohol-based hand rub, which is called hand sanitizer. So we hope for the best. Please take care of yourself, take care of the people around you. If you like my video, please click the like icon, so it gives an encouragement that you like the video. So if you don't like it, please put in the comments what is the reason you don't like the video, so I can make it better. Take care of yourself, and good night. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.